Conflict Resolution 101 Tips and Examples on How to Prevent and Manage Conflict. Presenting considerations to make when faced with a potential conflict, illustrating strategies to resolve conflict once in it, and providing useful examples for students to help them contextualize the considerations and strategies.
Preventing conflict. Is it important enough to spend my energy on? Identify the source of the conflict first, and then ask yourself, why are we having this conflict in the first place? Next, make sure you listen. Become an active listener and listen to understand instead of just listening only to respond. Portray empathy. Try to understand where the other person is coming from. Example 1. Bart and Homer fight.
I'd like it if you ate a little more broccoli. I'm not feeling it.
Your mother said eat your broccoli.
Why do I need to eat broccoli?
So that you can grow up healthy and strong like Randy Quaid. Yeah, Randy Quaid. He's very healthy.
Look, I'll drink another glass of milk.
Milk. That's for babies and old guys who can't sleep at night because of what they did in the war. Broccoli.
Hey, what if I eat the broccoli? I love this stuff.
You eat a sundae. Marge, get Lisa a sundae. You are not leaving this table until you eat that broccoli, and I'm going to sit right here until you do.
You'll never outsit me.
Oh, really? You think your skinny butt can sit on that hard wooden chair longer than El Gordo?
The sit is on.
Question number 1. Is it important enough to spend my energy on it? Question number 3. What is there to learn or gain from this conflict? As you can see from this clip, the ongoing battle for Bart to eat his broccoli is just a waste of time, and there will be no outcome. There is nothing to learn or gain from this conflict due to both parties not being able to come to an agreement. Because Bart is pretty hard-headed, what Homer should do as a parent is compromise and not continue to argue, as it keeps escalating into more problems. Homer should come up with an alternative, such as maybe asking Bart if he would like to eat his broccoli sprinkled with Parmesan cheese, or if there's another seasoning that will make the broccoli more appetizing. Homer should also consider being a little more lenient and maybe start off with vegetables that are sweeter, such as carrots or yams, and then he can lean towards the stronger or more bitter ones, such as asparagus and spinach, for later when eating vegetables become a routine.
Next example is from Recess.
Ashley, if you were selected Little Miss Blush, what would you try to achieve during your reign?
Well, guys, it seems to me that today's Little Miss Blush should concern herself with 5 main areas. She must first concentrate on achieving world peace. And second, she should work hard to end illiteracy by teaching others to read. And third, I can't do this. I mean, sure, I'm all for peace and people reading. But if I really was selected Little Miss Blush, I'd do the same junk I do now. Watch a little pro wrestling, try to keep up in school, hang out with my friends. You know, kid stuff.
Oh, no.
I only got entered in this contest because some kids thought it was a funny joke. Then I stayed in because I wanted to win. But the truth is, this isn't me. This is me. I'm not a painted up doll. I'm a kid, and I don't want to be anything else. Anyway, I'm sorry I wasted your time. Thank you.
No, it's all over.
Okay, who said these contests aren't full of surprises? So, judges, which of our 2 remaining finalists... Wait! Really? Ladies and gentlemen, our new Little Miss Blush is Ashley Spinelli, for she is exactly what the 4th grade girl of today should be, herself.
Am I in a position where I will be respectfully treated and listened to with an open mind? Can I reciprocate that? I got my clip from Recess. Spinelli was put into a position where she could not be herself, At the very end, she decided to respectfully be herself, say what she needed to say, and was accepted for who she was, the 4th grade girl.
Next example is from SpongeBob.
Why don't you tell me all of the things I shouldn't do if I want to keep the sea bears away?
Okay, that's easy. First off, don't play the clarinet.
Okay, then what?
Never wave your flashlight back and forth really fast.
Flashlights are their natural prey.
You're kidding.
Don't stomp around. They take that as a challenge.
Yeah.
Go on.
Don't ever eat cheese.
Sliced or cubed?
Cubed, sliced is fine.
Yeah, and?
Never wear a sombrero.
In a goofy fashion.
Or clown shoes.
Or a hoop skirt.
And never.
Ever.
Ever.
Screech like a chimpanzee.
Wow, it's amazing how many things can set a sea bear off.
They're horrible.
And suddenly, I have the sense we're all in danger.
Why?
I don't know. Just a feeling.
No.
Yes.
No. Squidward, please don't.
SpongeBob, what are we gonna do? A sea bear is sure to come and eat us.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'll draw us an anti-sea bear circle in the dirt.
Good thinking. All the experts say it's the only defense against a sea bear attack.
You guys are so gullible. See? I did everything that attracts a sea bear, and nothing happened. If sea bears really exist, why didn't one show up?
Maybe it's because you're not wearing your sombrero in a goofy fashion.
Oh, sorry. How silly of me. You mean like this?
No, like that.
One of the most important but least remembered questions to ask oneself in a conflict is, how much of this conflict is my responsibility? In the example, out of spite, Squidward ignores SpongeBob's concerns about things he shouldn't do to attract a sea bear. Not only does he end up invalidating SpongeBob's knowledge and experience, which turn out to be true, but he ultimately ends up getting mauled by the sea bear. When you run into conflict or issues, it's important to ask yourself how much of a part you're playing in them, because only then, after you understand that, can you understand how to control or alter the situation in your favor. The biggest things to consider when trying to understand how much of this you have responsibility in is your ego. Have I been acting out of pride? Am I projecting?